Hey everyone, and welcome back to FAMcast. This is episode 61, and it's a special episode today because we're kicking off our Summer of Streamers series, just like last year. And we've got probably the best guest we could have started with, the one, the only, iLeoChain. What is going on, man?
What is up? What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for having me here. I know we were supposed to do this last year. Some things came up, but I'm super excited to be here. You know, I love you guys. If anything, you know, we share the same communities, and I'm just really excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Of course, man. Yeah, like you said, we're sad we couldn't get you on last year, but super excited to get you on now. Because I think compared to last year, so much has happened. I mean, just overall. I mean, you're blowing up you're destroying these Halo tournaments. You're I mean, you're just killing it, man. It's it's been
I think it was around the same time last year, wasn't it? Yeah. Because so much has happened. I mean, on both of our ends. There's it's super exciting stuff. Man, dude, it doesn't even feel like a year. It feels like yesterday. But yeah, no, a lot of stuff has happened, and I'm glad to talk about it. Glad to be here with you guys.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've been streaming together for, I don't know, when did we start doing co-op stuff together, guys?
Was it in October? Was it like Halloween-y?
I think it was before
so.
that even.
Sounds right back.
I think Trey was jumping in games with Leo and probably Overwatch before anything. And
that's probably true.
I was long before Overwatch.
Yeah. No, yeah. If anything, Trey and I had played, and we streamed together on Fam and in my end. And then, you know, Tim and our relationship just blew up. We started blossoming. Yep. And, you know, the friction was there. The love was in the air.
Right.
Right.
And I'm bringing him home to dad soon. It's going to be great.
That's right. That's right. You guys were just talking about how you're planning to play Call of Duty together.
I'm
excited. Right. It looks so good.
It looks so good. It does. Look
every year, I'm not going to get the Call of Duty. I'm not going to play that shit. Boom, trailer comes out. All right, I'm getting it.
It's all right. Pre-order.
I gotta start saving up money. We're getting it.
So what about this Call of Duty? I know you said you always end up saying I'm never playing it again. What about this iteration of Call of Duty makes you want to come back?
So the thing that threw me off was the bunny hopping, the jetpacking, keeping things simple is what I like the most. That's exactly why I play Halo. It's simple. I play the old Halos. I don't play Halo 4 or 5. Keeping things simple is what I like the best. And I feel like with this Call of Duty, they're throwing it back. You know, you don't have the bunny hopping. You don't have none of the jetpack stuff. The kill streaks, I don't know that much about, but, you know, hopefully it's as simple as it can get. I like things simple, and that's what this Call of Duty is providing for me.
Would you say you like things simple and clean?
Ooh.
Don't you do that to me.
Speaking of that, I still need to be the Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, me too.
God, I'm the worst.
And Tim's probably the one that's most excited about Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh my god, dude. I was so frustrated with that damn game.
Really?
Like, dude,
Tim hated it.
Dude, I went into that game not playing 1 or 2, but I watched a lot of videos and prepped for it, like getting ready for it. Like, okay, I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna figure it out. Everyone loves it. I can't wait to get on this. Everyone loves Kingdom Hearts train. So let's do this shit. Got on it. Enjoyed like the first hour, and then I just fucking hated every minute after that. To where I was physically like, you could see me on stream just about to lose my shit.
Yeah.
Like, it was plus you got view botted that night too, which wasn't helping.
That's true. Oh, no. Shit ton of view bots. But like the gummy ship, fuck that thing. How is that fun? How does anyone enjoy that?
It's definitely rough. You know, when I first played Kingdom Hearts 1, I didn't like the gummy. It had to grow on me. But it for me, it's more of a thing. You know, like I played part 1 in 2nd or 3rd grade, dude. You know, so
yeah.
Like I've been waiting for this. I've been the next installment. I mean, I say that and I still haven't beat the fucking game, but you guys float with me, right? Yeah. Okay.
Sure. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Okay, as long as you guys float with me, you know, that's all that matters.
But
you know what I'm trying to say, Tim?
Yeah, no, like if they remade Dino Crisis 1 and people would probably fucking hate it, or if they made a Dino Crisis 3, people would probably fucking hate it. I would fall in love with it even if it was terrible because I grew up on Dino Crisis and Resident Evil and that shit. So like I get that aspect of it. That's like that childhood part of you that even if it's a terrible fucking game, you're going to love it.
Yep.
Yeah, all right, next topic, please.
All right, Tim, you've had enough time. Moving on.
I'm kidding, Tim. You know I love you, dude. You know I love you.
Well, we do kind of want to talk a little bit about you, Leo, just so people can kind of learn what you're all about. I mean, Tim might not want to, but we're going to anyways. So we always like to kind of start off with like an origin story, just like any great legend. Everyone always has a starting point. So what got you into? We'll kind of make it a little bit broad. What got you into gaming, and then what led you on that path to become a streamer?
So, growing up, you know, I remember playing the Super Nintendo. I was born in '95. My family, we had the Super Nintendo. I remember playing Mega Man X, Super Tennis, Street Fighter, and you know, so on and so forth. 64, PlayStation 1. We got, luckily, we got the consoles, and I just fell in love with games. If anything, I want to say I started getting competitive with Halo. Halo 1 came out when I was in second grade. My mom bought 2 Xboxes, one for us and one for my brother that was, he had just signed up for the Marines. He was taking off. So we started playing Halo 1, my brothers and I, cousins, and it was around Halo 2 I started getting competitive about things. But Halo really took it off for me. I've always loved games, everything about them, either if they're puzzles, FPS. So I wanted to do the YouTube thing, especially when Halo 3 came around. Didn't have the equipment or money to do anything like that. We tried doing something with the Dazzle. Just didn't work out. Nothing took off. And I believe it was like senior year or either after high school, I started making Vine videos and Instagram. And I talked to my brother about it, a couple of my friends, and they're like, hey, we really think you have the personality for streaming. And I, at that point, already loved games, you know? Why not? Fuck it. Let's do it. So that's how that began. My brother actually helped out with a lot of the things that I needed. He put some money down, and so on and so forth. You know, everything's written down in the books after that. So I've always had a passion for gaming, and as far as streaming, YouTube, and all that, I've always wanted to be, you know, like a YouTuber, I guess. And I found out about Twitch, and I was like, dude, this is perfect. I got to jump on it. Let's do it. And so here we are.
I really wish I could have seen some Leo Vines. Like,
they're out there.
I wish because Vine's gone, so I can't even go back and watch them, can I? It's just gone. They're gone forever.
I think there's an archive website for it.
Yeah,
I do have there's one Vine that kind of blew up around my area that I have on my my personal Twitter. And
was that the Halo one?
No. So that's TikTok. I started doing like stupid ass TikToks, but I've always been like that dumbass or that class clown, you know, just not giving a shit, just always being who I am. That's what's really important to me. I wouldn't want anybody else to be something that they're not.
Yep.
So you know, anybody that stops by the stream, anybody that supports, I think they do it because I am who I am, and you know, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I mean, people are gonna be able to see even through the screen if you're being genuine or not, and I think that's something that you really have a talent of. You come off very genuine, because I believe you are who you are on stream. You don't put on like a face and then when you end you're a different person.
Right. Nah. Keep it 100%, baby. 100% in this bitch. You know what I'm saying, boys?
100.
Yeah,
I feel you, man.
Yeah.
Keep it 100.
I do love that TikTok though, the one with the glasses, man. That
dude, I was at work and I was brainstorming. I got home and I was like, all right, let's do this. Turn on the lights, got everything set up.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I feel like I'm missing out.
Oh man, yeah, we gotta.
We'll throw it in Discord.
It'll have
another resurgence.
Wasn't TikTok like supposed to be like, I don't know, I thought it was like generic. Wasn't it like generic stuff? Like I seen the ads and I was like, oh, this is just a generic Vine thing. So I never paid it more attention.
It's pretty much the new Vine.
It's the new Vine.
So like it's just like Vine, you know, you had to search, like there was cringy stuff on there. on Vine. You know, same thing on TikTok, but you had to search. You know, you have to go through the videos and see what you like.
down
And
that
TikTok
rabbit
is the
hole.
same thing. Yeah,
TikTok is
the
you
same
open
thing.
the app
I'll
and
do it
it's
just for
it's
you,
just
Leo.
cringe in your face immediately.
It's there's good videos on there, dude. If you want to have a good laugh, it's definitely one of the apps I open up when I'm on the pooper.
I feel it.
Perfect.
I feel it. Man, that's a
Five
good
out,
question. Actually,
five out
We
of
should put
five
that in our-
from iLeoChain.
5 out of 5.
Top five apps I'll open while I'm in the bathroom.
Hell yeah.
Sounds like a BuzzFeed article.
I know, it does. It does.
What does iLeoChain do in the bathroom? Find out more.
Right. Be sure to like and subscribe. Oh man.
Oh shit.
Well, so we kind of got into this next part a little bit already, but we also wanted to kind of bring up your influence. And this could be an influence even before you started streaming, but also some of your current influences too. I mean, I know there's a lot out there. It doesn't even have to be a streamer. It could just be whoever inspires you to kind of keep doing what you're doing.
Oh man. Let's see. As far as this, back in the day, I want to say it was I keep on rotating back to Halo, dude, but it was such a like it played such a big role in my life.
For sure,
that
man.
game did. The series did. Going to back then, you know, the teams, you had T Squared, Walshy, I'm sorry, Ogre 1, 2, you know, these amazing players, and to see that these guys were getting paid for playing tournaments because they were so good at the game. They were literally changing history. You know, back then, thinking of even trying to get paid by playing games was a joke. It was a joke. It was something to nod at.
That's the dream, dude.
So to think about that, to go off on that inspiration of a game that I love, these guys are making money off of it. They're doing what they love, and it really drove my inspiration to dip my feet into this. Now, those guys, they still stream. They're either coaches. There's a handful of, you know, other streamers that I look up to, their personalities. I think I want to say my biggest inspiration is probably Tim the Tapman. Just the way
he's awesome.
His personality, the way he is, you know, I really vibe out with that, and that's got to be pretty much it.
Nice.
To be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, anymore there's such a wide variety of. I mean, I think a lot of people might complain that you know, content creating on Twitch can be a little oversaturated, but there's so much inspiration that you can get, even from people that haven't, I guess, blown up yet.
Right.
So many
sure.
unique perspectives on things and different content. I don't know. I think it's beneficial. The more people you have on a platform, I think it's just more viewpoints you can have, more varying perspectives.
No, yeah, I can agree with that. Definitely.
Well, Leo, I think you're one of my number one influences.
Are you Trey?
No, really,
Man.
legit, you are, man. Because like every time I go into your stream, you're always like welcoming everybody.
You might be the most lively
and-
person ever.
Oh, 100%.
Like,
We
for real.
we talk.
Man,
So we have like meetings and stuff where we kind of, you know, talk about what we want to change and kind of planning out streams and stuff. And I feel like you come up almost every single time. Like,
Yep.
like Leo is just like so energetic all the time. Like you can just tell how passionate you are about what you do and how appreciative you are of every view, every lurk, every bit. Like you really take everything to heart in a good way.
Right.
And it just shows. I think that's a great thing to have as a content creator.
Damn, boys, I appreciate that. That's fucking
man.
crazy.
You didn't think we were gonna get real on here.
No, no, dude. I've been told by, you know, people in chat, you know, like I'll make their day, or, you know, they like stopping by because of the positivity or the
Yeah, man.
the dumbass moments or the energetic stuff. But you know, it's just crazy to hear it firsthand. You know, that it's the positive vibes, the positive feedback. Like it really, really, really means a lot, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Yeah, man, we appreciate you.
Always.
How
It's been a while since we've all streamed. You know, we've come this long way. It's been what, like 2.5 years, 3 years, maybe, something like that.
Yeah.
Even more.
Yeah.
And if anything, I don't want to feel like any of this was a waste of time, and I've never felt that, especially with the positive feedback that everybody gives and everybody stopping by. I haven't felt not 1 second of regret, and that really hits home. It's really important to me.
That's good.
So
Yeah,
I
extremely good.
appreciate you guys saying the kind words. I appreciate the love so much.
Always.
I mean, at the end of the day, no matter what happens to Twitch or Mixer or just content creating in general, like it's brought people like us together. Like I don't know if I would have ever known Leo or Alex or KB. I might not even have my girlfriend if it wasn't for Twitch. You know, like it's crazy to think all the changes that have happened in our lives just because of what we do.
Yes, I've met some fantastic people through Twitch, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never, even if shit didn't work out, I would never give back any second that I put into this, because I've met some fantastic people, including y'all.
Yeah, man, 100%.
It's been 100.
100.
What,
most definitely, dude.
So with that positivity, how do you? So I know with most people, they have a day job, and then you come home and you stream and you kind of rinse and repeat. How do you get through the struggles of, you know, dealing with the balance, you know, balancing a full-time job and then coming home and basically clocking in again, like you're basically going back to work? How do you keep up that positivity?
So at work I have things down to a schedule to where I'm not putting that much effort in. As of right now, we're in off season. I work produce full time. We're in off season, so everything's growing in the field. So
that makes sense.
You know, if my boss isn't watching, homie just sits there and watches Twitch, watches some YouTube, just chilling. But during season, it's not like I'm doing any hard labor or anything. I'm just making sure everybody's, keeping as sanitary as possible, wearing gloves, hair nets. I'm doing a bunch of paperwork. But still, mentally it gets tiring. Sometimes I do come home feeling like I'm tired. I don't know what it is. I sit down, I get everything ready, and then I just like pull it into fourth gear, and I'm like, all right, let's go. Like, oh shit, fuck it, I'm about to stream, dude. Like, let's go. I don't know what it is. I can't explain it, because I do sometimes. I'll sit down, I'm like, man, I'm tired. Oh shit, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. I can't explain it, but I know if anything, I don't want to show that I'm tired. Even if I am dead tired, I won't stream, because I don't want to give off that kind of vibe, just being tired, chilling.
Sure.
I won't do it. But I just kick into fourth gear, boom, start streaming, I get it done, go to sleep, wake up, rinse and repeat. I can't explain to you what it is. If I am tired, sometimes there are times where I won't stream. I'll just, I'll chill, go to sleep. But it hasn't happened recently.
Nice.
I don't know how to explain it, man.
That's good.
It's that Twitch magic just kicks in, and
it's the chain gang.
It's like I wanna talk to those people in chat. I wanna see how everybody's doing. Play some games. It's perfect. Yeah. If you're gonna game, the way I see it, if you're gonna game, might as well stream. Everybody should stream. You're gaming, try to stream. Why not? It's awesome.
Yeah. I feel like that's what Tim just did on Sunday. Like, Tim had the day off Sunday and he played like 4 different games on stream. Like,
yeah, I stopped by. You were playing Ark, right?
I started with Ark, went to a little bit of Smite, and then I played Hunt Showdown, because that was the first time I got to play it, and I had a blast. Terrified the fuck out of me, but yeah, no, that's essentially exactly what it was. I sat down, I was like, I'm gonna play games, so fuck it. I might as well sit in there and see if anybody wants to chill out.
Yeah. Dude, no, definitely. That's a mentality you gotta have. Just if you're gonna game, might as well just stream. F it.
It's pretty much how I was when I was starting out. I was kind of like, you know what? I'm sitting here playing Warcraft. I might as well go live.
Might as well. Yeah, just do it.
Who knows who's gonna pop in, say what's up. If not, there's a video of me on the internet playing Warcraft out there. So I think that's pretty cool.
I feel like it's good practice too. Like even if you go live and say it's like at a time of day to where you're not gonna you're not gonna get much traffic. It's good practice even to just like almost talk to yourself to engage with the chat that isn't there, just to kind of build up your I don't know, build that habit or feel more comfortable with talking while you're gaming. Because I feel like that's one thing that I still struggle with is the balance of focusing and enjoying on a game and still realizing that I need to be an entertainer and actually engage with the people that are watching.
Right.
No, yeah, I feel you. Um, Another thing also that I thought about recently. So I'm at work in the morning to mid afternoon. I'm not gonna be able to stream. So if anything, I'm trying to think of how can I reach more people? What can I do that's gonna be that could be better? You know, what are we doing that we're not doing? So I was like, reruns. Right? During the day I can't stream. I'm at work. So let's try reruns. I'll sit in chat while I'm at work just in case anybody stops by. They stop by, the title will say, I'll be live later. I'm going to play this. This is the previous episode of what I played. I'll be picking up on this playthrough.
That makes sense.
So, yeah,
That's a good idea.
I did it on, the last time I did it was on Wednesday. I tried doing it on Thursday. Because Thursdays I do the Retro Thursday and I couldn't find the episode of the past Chrono Trigger. So I didn't do it Thursday. But it worked out the first 2 days. People stopped by. They thought I was live, but I told them, no, I wasn't. I'll be live later. They sat there, they talked, they followed, and they showed up later.
Nice.
Whatever. I thought it was, it does mess with your average viewers for the month, but it's not like right now I'm not trying to shoot for partner or anything. Just trying to engage more people. If I'm not able to stream during the day, F it. Let's run a rerun. Try to engage anybody that comes in, or let them know that I'll be continuing that playthrough. So that's something different. I've never done the reruns, and also I like to sit there and watch it so that way I know if there's any audio or video, anything that I have to work on my end.
Yeah, that makes sense
for sure.
So we started with that. Let's see where it goes. Let's see what happens with it. But yeah, I'm excited to see what the outcome of that is.
And that's actually a pretty good segue. Our next section is talking about content.
Okay.
So just kind of talking about how your content has changed from where you started, where you are now, and then where you see it going in the future. Because I guess to maybe start it off, you've been playing like a lot of Halo lately. I've seen, just like in the past couple months, you've kind of been on like on a grind there. What kind of inspired you to take that change? I know I just threw a lot of questions at you, but feel free to take that as you want.
So when I first started streaming, I would stream a lot of single player games. Like I played Outlast, I played Resident Evils and stuff. Just random single player games. And then I took a curve for a long while into multiplayer games. I know I played and streamed a lot of PUBG, Overwatch, Escape from Tarkov, Breaking Point, different things. There is a little bit of, I guess, what would you call it? Controversy on what being if you're first starting off, you should be streaming one game at a time or a variety. The way I see it, I like to just go everywhere and see who might be interested in the stream. Either they don't care what I'm playing as long as I'm playing it. And I have a couple of longtime supporters that I found off of Kingdom Hearts or playing Evil Dead, or just people that want to support.
Yeah.
So as far as Halo was broken when it first came out, and I was super excited for it. It was completely broken. I was devastated because I love Halo, and recently, Mark. This is my brother Rocky Grunt Mark.
Up, guys? Sorry,
What's up, Mark?
we're having a podcast here.
Mark, get the fuck out.
See y'all later.
I'm talking to my friends.
Oh, y'all miss y'all. Bye.
All right. So going back into Halo was broken, and I stopped playing it for a long time. They took forever to fix it. And I ended up going back. I was like, man, you know what? I feel like playing Halo today. turned it on, and I had a blast, dude. I had a blast, and I just kept on going with it. You know, I've always loved Halo, so I just sat there, you know, playing Halo 1, 2, and 3, seeing what games I can get into.
For sure, man.
And the community, they've been fucking awesome. I've met people that they were raised here. They live in Dallas or Houston, and you know, they're pros, and they stop by, they talk to me, and just people in general from the Halo community have been awesome. And I took off on that a little bit. I started streaming that, and now I'm just back to, you know, doing the regular schedule of single players and then keeping multiplayers on the weekends.
Okay.
But I guess if anything, I kind of just feel it's whatever I feel like playing at the moment, you know.
Yeah, I
Just,
feel like it can be easy if you find something you really like to kind of be you almost get trapped as like a niche streamer. Like I know KB has some friends that like she has one that started playing Mario Maker, and now she can't play anything else. Like no one will show up if she plays anything else but Mario Maker.
Yeah, I think that's just so, like, one of the struggles, man. It's like me personally, I don't like to get caught in that one cut of Twitch where it's like Trey only plays Overwatch. He's only gonna be an Overwatch streamer. That's it. Like,
Yeah.
I would hate that. That's why, like, me personally, I like to branch out. I like to try little things here and there. There's tools out there that I'm like, okay, let's see what's like the least watched game but has a decent amount of viewers. I'm gonna play that game. I'm gonna try it out. Let's see it. Like, just
Right.
the both, like, try a new game and to, like, build a little bit more of an audience, like, possibly. Like when I was playing what's that game? Oh yeah, Sam Show. Oh, Sam Show was great.
Yeah.
I was getting all kinds of people in there. Heck, I even got the Capcom, or not Capcom, SNK community manager coming in. That's pretty sick.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I feel like it is rare, dude, for people as a variety content creator. I guess on cases it's rare. If you've made it, you know, it's rare for people just to want to stick by because it's you. They don't care what game you're playing. As for instance, Summit 1G, you know, that guy can play whatever, and he, you know, his views are there. So that's what I'm trying to go for. You know what? It doesn't matter what I'm playing, as long as I'm playing whatever I want to play, and the people, they want to be there, they want to watch, they want to hang out. That's what I'm trying to go for.
For sure, man.
You know, it's difficult. You can either do the one game route or you can do the variety. It's one or the other. But I really want to try the variety, only because I've already built my library. I have so many games I have to play.
Oh yeah.
So
My Steam library is ridiculous.
From Steam to Xbox to PS4 to 3DS to freaking, there's so many games. So I think whenever I do finish that list of games, you know, then we'll try just going for one game or whatever.
Right.
If not, maybe speedrun, dude. Shit, I've honestly wanted to try speedrunning.
Dude, me too. I've been wanting to try to learn how to do some speedrunning for like a long ass time now.
Yeah,
I don't care what game it is. I just want to learn one. Be like, yeah, I can speedrun. I'm like,
I looked into it, and
I'm
like
like
communities
2000th
are
in
real.
the world, you know?
Yeah, communities are real helpful, dude. Like they help each other out in speedrunning communities, and they're
they
real
always seem
supportive of
pretty
each
cool.
other. Yeah, I've always wanted to try it. I mean, why not? You only live once.
Right.
Right.
Add to the repertoire of the brand, you know?
Yeah. I think I'd do Metal Gear, man. To be honest,
Ooh, that'd be a good one. I've seen some
I'd
some
do
Metal Gear
Metal
Gear.
speedruns.
I would
Be
love
sick.
to watch those.
I love watching Metal Gear 2. I mean, I would do either 1, 2, or 3. But
I think I would do 3.
I think it would be Metal Gear for me. That's the game I can play all the time and not get tired of.
Oh,
Man, what would it be for me?
I think mine would be Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening, dude. I'm excited to play that, man.
So, oh man, it's
That's
From
the new one
playing-
that's coming out, right? That's the remaster.
yeah.
Okay.
Played it at E3, and it's just as I remember on the Game Boy, man.
On the
It's
Game Boy?
it's so good. I
can't wait for
cannot
that.
wait.
Hey, Tim, you were doing some Resident Evil speedruns with Zach for a little bit, weren't you?
Yeah, we did a couple. We kind of dabbled in that for a bit. Zach went way harder than I did. He went way hard. I got mine down to like an hour and a half or something like that. But that's like nothing compared to these 57 minutes type thing.
All right, Zach was like 34th in the world for a hot second there.
Yeah, he went like super hard.
Well, I think
Meanwhile, I'm over
Tim's was
here.
pretty high.
I'm over here just trying to get achievements in that game. That's what I was doing. Like while he was speedrunning, I'm just like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm 100% this bitch.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
I do
feel
Animal
like you were
Crossing.
up there for a while, like when it first came out, because you beat it so soon. I think you were up there for a while, but then as people kind of started, and that's kind of
And
when.
it's hard for me because I play several different games. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't just play one game. So it winds up being very like I sit here, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll speed run this game. And then when it comes time to actually do it, I'm like, okay, but there's like 70 other games I still want to play. And I could commit to doing this every day and watching videos and finding out the tips and tricks and doing this, or I could play this other game that I really want to play.
Right.
So it winds up being a weird balance because like I'd love to be able to RE2 speedrun like a boss, like, and then it comes like, well, if you're not doing it on PC, it's not going to work well because this trick only works on PC and blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, fucking fuck, man.
Tim's the console king over here, man.
Right. Can't
6
can't
consoles.
That's why we need crossplay just so we can play with Tim.
It's true.
Tim won't buy anything on
yeah.
PC anymore.
It's not even true. I just said I'd buy Shadow Hunt the Showdown.
Shadow
Whatever.
Hunters.
Shadow Hunt.
Shadow Hunt,
Ooh,
whatever.
Dude, Shadowrun was so good.
Shadowrun was
I
sick.
know you didn't say Shadowrun, but Shadowrun was fucking badass.
Trevor, you should speedrun Animal Crossing.
Oh god. I feel like a
Oh.
speedrun of that would still be like super long. You
We have to
legit
wait
just
till
have to
December
like wait.
for this to happen.
Right. You just, like the RNG of like rain happening so you can like catch the best fish. And, Oh my gosh.
Ugh.
That would be awful. I would
That
still
would
enjoy
drive me
it.
insane.
You kind of brought up a good point, Tim. The struggle of balancing multiple games at once. It's tough. Like I think of Monster Hunter as an example because I've been trying to get ready for Iceborne because I know that'll be coming out here in just a couple weeks. But there's other games I want to jump into. I want to keep up with the weekly stuff in WoW. I want to jump into Chrono Trigger because I've seen Leo play it, and I've never played it before. Like I bought Bloodstain and I still haven't even touched that. It's a tough
The
balance,
library, the library's building.
It is, and I feel like Tim does it better than anyone. Like Tim will legit play like multiple games. Like he'll do what he needs to in Fallout. Then he'll play a few rounds in, I don't know, Ark or something, and then Call of Duty.
A few rounds in art.
I don't know how this shit works.
Excuse me.
You
I
get
jump.
you get what
I
I'm
jump
saying.
a lot.
Yeah, you
You'll
jump
ride
a
a
lot.
couple dinosaurs in Ark.
Right. And,
You should
and
check out
it's-
that Path of Titans that
I do need to check it out that Leo was talking about. It sounds
Yeah.
like something I'd be interested in. And like, it's great. I enjoy the fact that I can do that. You know, I'll have a day off work and I'll play multiple games. I'll make sure I do my Smite matches I need to do to get this thing. I'll make sure I do this. I played Shadow because I wanted to, or Shadow, god damn, Hunt,
Right.
because I wanted to play
Gross,
it.
did you
And
play
it's
Shadow
great.
the Hedgehog? Ugh.
But the problem with that mentality that I have is I do that and I enjoy it, but then I can never, like, I can't, it's hard for me to, like, solely commit to doing, like, a speed run or something because unless I'm, like, super in depth with something, like 100%ing a game, like, unless I, like, absolutely love this game, like Resident Evil, I rarely ever will, like, fully, you know, complete it in every aspect because there's just too much that I want to play, so I bounce around a lot.
Do you think
Yeah.
that affects your enjoyment of the game because you feel so pressured to like play all these others? Do you like you're not fully enjoying the games to their extent?
It's like a mixed balance because like sometimes yes, but then there's other times where it's like, well, at least I'm getting I get to the point where like, okay, you know, I'm missing out on this because I didn't dedicate 8 hours in it today, right? But I got around to doing all this other stuff in all these other games. I'm not getting worn out on this game. Great example, Star Wars: The Old Republic. When that came out, you know, that MMO,
Oh,
I matched
quest
that
the game?
for 2 months, and I'd never been so burnt out on a game in my life because I got like max level like in a month, and it killed that game for me because I just played nothing but that game. And like when you live and breathe a game like that for that long, it just kills the experience for me because that's all I played.
That's fair.
I feel
Now
it.
there are games like Destiny and stuff like that that I can play a lot and grind a lot because there's a reason to grind, there's a reason to play, there's a reason to keep going back and stuff like that. And I'll pop Netflix up and call it a day. But it's an interesting world because I wish I could speedrun. Zach the Ogre, he put all that time every day into speedrunning Resident Evil 2. And I wish I could have done that. I'd love to go to GDQ and be able to compete in a speedrunning competition. But like, as much as I want to do it, I don't know if I could dedicate my time, because my mind the whole time doing it is like, oh, I could be playing Fallout right now. You know, there's that gun I really want to get.
You have to kind of have a one-track mind for something like that, because you have to train. You can, I'm sure these people still play other games and stuff, but like you've got to train all that,
right,
to learn the new tricks and keep up in the discords for that specific game. Yeah, it's definitely a different lifestyle.
I think for me, if I were to speedrun something, you know, messing up could be so crucial in speedrunning, dude. And for instance, like when I play Dark Souls and I'm stuck somewhere, it's like, oh god, like, do I want to keep on playing? Do I want to keep on suffering?
Hit that wall.
You know? Yeah, exactly. So in speedrunning, you know, if I messed up, if I can't do a trick, it's like, oh god, do I want to do another run?
Right.
Oh, you know, that's what I love watching about speedrunners, dude. They attack it until they perfect whatever either trick or whatever part, you know, they're trying to better themselves on to save time.
Yeah.
I'm a trouble human
I
being,
love to watch that.
and I like watching the fail videos when they're like about to hit the end of it and then something messes up and they're just like,
Oh yeah.
Yep.
oh, like rage and like just like throw whatever. It's
That
like
would
the best. I
murder
love
me,
those
especially if it's like a 4-hour speed run. Like
Yeah.
your whole day's just gone.
Oh my god, yes.
And then you lose either your personal best or the world record by like 0.5 seconds or something. Like, and you so it's not like you wasted 4 hours. It was still practice, but
Right.
you kind of still did.
It's 4 hours
That's
you're not getting back.
It'd be hard not to view that as wasting 4 hours.
Like 100%ing Ocarina of Time, it's like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to mess something up, it's like, oh dude, do I just want to reset this or
Right.
just go to bed? Call it a day.
Right. I mean, at that point, that's half of a normal work shift that you just spent on that. Like,
Right. Right. Exactly.
You didn't get paid for it.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
Some people might.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
I guess,
talking about
speaking of struggles, I don't know if we've talked about it yet, but anybody have like what kind of struggles do you have, Leo, as a streamer?
Ooh. Struggles I have is not making time, but necessarily doing what I want to do. If something comes up, it's like, shit, should I go do this or should I just stream? The problem I have is like I could go out and do this, you know, whatever, if I go and do whatever I'm gonna do, or I could spend that time meeting other people, you know, trying to branch out there as much as I can. That's the problem that I face, that I could be streaming instead of doing whatever I'm doing, you know, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I could go to a club with friends, or I could just stay home and stream. So that's what I feel like I always second guess myself, like, oh, you know, I don't know if I should go out. I think I should stream. No, you know, I've been streaming for a couple days now. I should probably go out. That really bothers me. Like I could spend that time trying to meet other people and whatever game I'm playing.
Yeah.
So I think that bothers me a lot.
I almost want to just call it a work-life balance, because that's kind of what it is. But I know I struggled with that probably a year and a half maybe, where like Tim and Zach, and probably even Trey, were like calling me like, "Are you all right, man? Like, you are really stressed out about this fam stuff." Like it was like all I did. Like even at work, when I was on the phones, I'm like always like researching stuff. You know, what can we do to be better? What kind of content can we create next? And I'm like messaging like Tim and Trey throughout the day, like, we should do this and this and this and this. And they're like, you know, doing their normal thing at work. And I just got, it just wasn't healthy, you know? I wasn't putting enough time back into my normal,
yourself.
Into myself. Which
For your
KB's
mental
definitely
health
helped with
and
that. She's you know, taken some time. It's always interesting when you date someone from that kind of understands too. We both know when we need to like step away not talk about stream stuff. But
Yeah.
it's a good. You need to find that healthy balance, I guess, is what I was getting at.
No, definitely. Yeah. I see most of I don't know, there's like a, you know, my friend group that they know I stream, but you know, they kind of don't really give a shit. So it's like, you know, oh, you know, you stream on Twitch, whatever. It's not a big deal to them. But so I don't know. It's like I go out and then I regret going out. Like, oh shit, I could have just stayed home and played some video games, chilled out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like struggle.
And,
It's like, do I want to spend like $50 and get drinks with my friends, or do I want to sit inside and possibly make $50 but not see anyone? You know, it's it's rough.
Yeah, yeah. You definitely have to find that balance. I haven't found it. That's for sure. But if anything, you know, I don't let shit get to me. I try to brush it off as best as I can. If it's something that's really bothering me, then of course I'll take the day off or whatever. But finding that balance is most definitely important. Keeping yourself sane and making sure everybody that's watching, everybody in your community is A-okay. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Right.
Hell yeah. So I have some questions as well.
Talk to me, baby.
So where did the idea of the chain gang come from? Like, where did iLeoChain?
So let's go back to the 1600s.
Right.
No, okay. So when I first started gaming, Xbox Live came out, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Halo 2, big game changer. And I went from all these names I don't even want to talk about. Dark Angel 69, Fallen Rider, Your Foo's Gone Wild 69, you know. No, but iLeoChain started on an Xbox. I had made a clan for like Call of Duty and Gears of War called Team Tactics, XTX. And you know, just one day I was like, I'm tired of keeping up with this shit, you know. I'm just gonna change my name. So I tried doing LeoChain and it was taken. So I was like, okay, what can we think of here? iPod. You know, the I just sits there, you know, it doesn't matter. But it's a letter, you know, so I was like, iLeoChain, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And also when I get drunk sometimes I'm like, oh, iLeo, you know? iLeo, what's your name? But, so chain, iLeoChain, Leo is my first name. Chain is my last name. Chain in Spanish is cadena. My name is Leo Cadena. Okay. So iLeoChain made that happen. And Chain Gang came to be because when I first started streaming, the community was called Hot Sweaty Gamers.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And
HSG.
You know, it was a good meme, but I was like, all right, you know, we got to step it up. What can we do? What can we do to step up this community? What can we do to kind of rebrand? And fucking Chain Gang, baby. I don't know. It just hit me. Chain Gang.
So you owe your name to Apple, is what I heard.
On the record or off the record? No, but I was like iPod. You know, the I doesn't really matter, but it's there.
It doesn't matter, guys. The I doesn't matter. I figured it out.
Taken. Let's just throw an iLeoChain in there. F it.
Steve Jobs is turning in his grave right now.
Oh, this motherfucker.
This is just a phone.
It's just phone.
It's just a phone.
I wish I could have had
doesn't
LeoChain. I like sometimes I shower and I'm like, man, I wish that motherfucker on Twitch never took LeoChain. I wonder what he's doing right now, that bitch.
Did you ever check? Did you ever like search for LeoChain and see if it's like an active account?
At least once a day. Once a day. No, I've checked, you know, maybe the last time I checked was like 3 months ago. But
would you take it though?
Not now. Now because I have it on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram. You know, everything's there on PlayStation, Nintendo. Like all the names are there, so I'm just gonna leave it.
I get that.
At this point,
I kind of hate my name. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like
What,
I
are you
do.
master?
Yes, I absolutely kind of hate my name. I made it when I was fucking 14, and I was like, Resident Evil Master. You know, like, let's put my birth year. It's super cool. It's what I'm gonna do. I'm awesome. And then, like, you know, you grow up, you're like, I'm one of those guys. My birth year at the end of it, and I'm the something master, and it's just like a whole thing. Like, but like, I've never changed it. So because of that, and it's on everywhere, I feel obligated, like I have to keep it because it's just what I'm known by. Everybody knows me by this. And I love Resident Evil. It's not like it's false. Like, I do enjoy the game a lot. It is my favorite series. But I look at it and I just cringe. Like, who's... oh, God. Like,
you
it's just,
you get flashbacks?
dude, it's just like... like
Yeah,
that's
I thought
like,
it was remaster. I thought it was remaster for a while, and then you're like, no, Resident Evil, and I was like, oh,
like, remaster makes more sense.
Remaster.
I'm about to start going with
Okay.
that. Like, oh yeah, it's nah, that doesn't mean it's just remaster. I just capitalize the R and the E because I can. You know, like I don't know. Like on PlayStation, I actually couldn't get that because it was taken for whatever. Or it wasn't taken. They just wouldn't let me have it. Don't know.
are you master?
Yeah, they just said, nah, you can't have that. So on my PlayStation, I'm Headless Zombie. And I'm like, you know, I kind of like that a lot. Like, I'd be okay if I was just Headless Zombie. Like, it's a thing. I could work with it. But, like, damn. But now everyone knows me. I've had it for fucking 15 years almost. So what do I do, you know? Like...
Hey, you know what? All that matters is that you being happy with what you have. And just for the record, if you do change your name, I would go with Tiny Tim.
Wait,
Tim.
how much do you
No,
know?
denim Tim, man.
No, like the... no,
How
no,
much
like,
do you know?
No, like,
told
like
you
the
what?
the guy that sings the songs. Living in the sunlight, dancing in the moonlight, having a wonderful
Oh, I thought
time.
we were going off like that guy from the Christmas Carol, but you know, we can go off the creepy ass dude who sings that song. That's fine. That's cool.
It's the
All
SpongeBob.
right, next topic, dude.
Take that back.
my vote's for Denim Tim for the rebrand.
I think.
Oh, Denim
for the
Tim. I didn't even
rebrand
think
for
about
sure.
that. Yeah, Denim Tim. Definitely, that's something you could do.
You can just have like a denim ski mask that you wear on stream.
No, I'm just gonna wear pants on my head.
Yeah.
Nice.
Slightly
It's
disturbing.
normal serial killer stuff.
Yeah, well, you know.
Some jean shorts.
Hey, maybe if the
Jorts?
the Dead by Daylight people see you, they'll like make you into like a
That'd be
killer
great.
on like you'll be the next.
That'd be
killer in
sweet,
the
actually.
game.
You're like give like a skin for one of the
Yeah.
killers.
But then I'll
That'd be
get
sick.
a cease and desist letter from them because they branded that. Like Nintendo, like who was it? Disney did for, or who was it? Who did it for my Michael Myers thing?
Oh, those Warner Brothers.
Oh, those
Warner
Warner,
Brothers
yeah.
did that. Yeah, they get, like they did like fuckers. Like,
That was for the music though. Surprisingly,
well, you know.
it wasn't for the likeness. I guess I shouldn't
What?
say surprisingly. Music you can't post.
I guess
music
that makes
anywhere anymore.
sense. Whatever.
Oh, they went after Dead by Daylight because of that.
They went after me.
They went after us. Yeah.
We put
Oh.
up that when we put up that clip of when Tim or when Mike Myers was on stream playing Dead by Daylight,
Daylight.
and
As
we had like
himself.
the music. Tim put on the music to it while Michael was playing, and they took down our video because of the music.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the
'Cause we made a ton of money off of it.
bitches.
Which
was
I
I
guess
gonna-
is fair. We didn't.
What was
it's
I?
not our-
You guys had said Disney. Disney just took down DuckTales remastered. Was it yesterday? From
What?
Steam?
Really?
Yeah, you can't buy it on
Oh,
Steam
from
anymore.
Steam. Okay.
Wow.
So I bought it yesterday. It was like $3. I'll probably
Nice.
never play, but you know, just to say I have it.
The game's sweet,
Yeah,
man.
you've got it. No one else can get it now.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Marvel's Capcom and Marvel's Capcom 2. Can't buy those anywhere anymore. Unless you
Oh,
got it on
dude, Marvel's Capcom
Dreamcast
2.
or whatever other console it was on. Can't
Yeah.
buy it anywhere else. They made the HD remaster
For
for
360?
Xbox, yeah, for 360, and then they
which I
canned
bought.
it. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm so mad I
Yeah.
never bought it.
You never
Speaking
bought
of-
it? Damn.
Cause I think I still have it on Dreamcast somewhere. Somewhere
Oh,
in one
yeah.
of the boxes, but
I bought it on 360. I have it. Damn. A must.
You guys
Sorry,
were talking
Trevor, what were
about.
you saying?
You guys were talking about like Disney taking stuff down. Did you see that this father tried to get Spider-Man on his son's gravestone? Like his son passed away, like little kid. I don't know how
Oh
young,
my-
maybe like 5 or 6. Tried, and
Don't-
he loved Spider-Man, so they wanted to put Spider-Man on there, and Disney said no.
Oh my god! I
Disney
was
was like, no, you
hoping
can't
you
do
were
that.
not gonna say that. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
They're like, no, you can't do that. They don't. We're like, we can't really have Spider-Man affiliated with death, so that's gonna be a no from us.
Excuse
They
me.
should have just done like Spider-Man with a DR without an E, like something stupid. Like fucking no, we gonna do this. This ain't the same thing.
Spider.
Yeah.
Speederman.
Oh,
Spider-Man.
Oh my god,
Stupid.
that's
Yes,
so
sir.
bad, dude. That's so
Yeah.
bad.
That's awful.
So Leo,
I mean,
oh, I'm sorry.
no, go ahead. That was the end of it.
I have an interesting question for you.
Talk to me.
Because about 3 years ago, me, Trevor, and Trey went to E3. This is about when Mixer kind of started, okay? And we laughed at it.
Beam
I'm
then.
not going to lie. Wait, were you going to say something?
It was Beam then, wasn't it?
Was
Like
it
it was
Beam?
like
Oh,
just
yeah, it was
starting.
called
Yeah, it was
Beam.
Oh yes.
Yeah, okay,
yes.
so we kind of laughed at it, like, Psh, this is going to die, Psh, Twitch all the way, woo woo. And like, looking at it now, and it being rebranded as Mixer, it's picking up, and it's picking up pretty nicely, actually. They have some features that even Twitch don't offer yet. Like, what are your thoughts on Mixer?
So okay. Oh god, I was just thinking about this today. I think if I were just starting out on a platform, if I had to pick one platform, right now, I'd go Mixer.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'd go Mixer.
I agree.
I would definitely go Mixer. I don't know. I mean, does it have as much people as Twitch watching other broadcasters? I don't know. Is it doing well? Obviously. As far as the partner features, I know it's easier to get partnered on Mixer than it is on Twitch. I think you just need like 1,000 followers and something else. I'm not too sure, but I think what's really gonna make them great is learning the faults of Twitch and implementing it into their
Oh yeah.
streaming service.
Yeah.
So all this shit that's flying around right now, which I mean, we don't have to get into details if you guys don't want to, but all the shit that's flying around right now is definitely looking bad for Twitch and looking up for Mixer.
They've
So-
had a lot of misses lately, man.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Twitch taking a whole lot of L's right now.
L's,
Yeah.
L's.
L's all over. Like I don't know, man.
And it's to be somebody, we're affiliates, but to be somebody in a partner position, to how does that make them feel? How it kind of sucks, you're partnered with Twitch, that's just taking a lot of L's right now. That's not something you would want to be representing,
Right.
if anything.
Right.
But
A platform that I mean, I don't know. Like you said, maybe we shouldn't go too far into it, but there's definitely a lot of gray in their decisions. Some things are okay and some are not, just because of who it is, it seems, and there definitely seems to be some favoritism.
Oh, yeah.
So it's
Twitch is terrible with that.
Yeah.
And
it's
I
pretty
could go
bad.
into details about a specific thing that I am still frustrated to, but I won't, out of respect for that whole thing. Oh my god.
yeah, as far as if I was starting off, I would go Mixer,
Yeah,
definitely.
I would agree with
I
you.
agree.
And
Thought about
I-
dabbling in Mixer myself, actually, just like on my own thing.
yeah, I've thought about it. I kind of wanted to do the restream, but as affiliates, we're not allowed to stream the same content that we're producing on Twitch to other platforms. So it would have to be like a separate stream.
Right.
So Mixer Mondays, baby, here we come. Mixer Mondays,
yep. Yep.
one day out of the week, baby. Mixer Mondays, let's go.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what it may come down
It's-
to. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. The grass is always greener on the other side, right?
Right.
But I don't know. It's not a bad thing to try it out and see how it goes, because maybe your audience is over there. Maybe there's people that exclusively watch on Mixer that might be your biggest fan yet, and they don't know that you're a content creator.
Look, if I would have gotten to Bitcoin when it first started, I'd be a millionaire right now. Okay.
If we would have gotten into Beam when we saw it at E3, imagine where we would be now.
Bashed it like a motherfucker.
Yeah, we did. Well, I mean, because at that time Twitch was like
that was like the Twitch boom,
its peak, man. Like,
oh yeah,
we're like, nothing can take Twitch down. But now it's like, maybe that's not the case.
Right.
I think they need to do some. I just saw something today because we're going to TwitchCon, and they're doing a hackathon. Like, if you guys aren't familiar, basically just like a bunch of people come together and think up ideas.
Oh yeah.
And they're doing that around extensions, I think it was. So just like what extensions they could make. But I think they need one just like a huge town hall, and just like get ideas from partners, affiliates, and even non-affiliates. Like, hey, what do we need to do for you guys as Twitch to make things better? Because I feel like they're in a place right now to where they need to.
Mm-hmm. No, definitely.
Too many L's in such a short time frame. Like they need to do something. Especially thing with Ninja yesterday and the channels that were being
that was bad.
shown on his channel. Like it's
not good, man.
Like it's not good at all.
That's
I'm
horrible.
interested to see what TwitchCon looks like this year when we head down there. What the vibe is,
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean, Twitch is where we started. I mean, obviously we're still on the platform. I don't always support every decision that they make, but I want to stick around and help it improve. I don't want to just leave because something else looks good right now. I want to be part of the solution, I guess.
Yeah,
and I think that's where I'd like if they open it up and try to get ideas from.
Shit, I've been on this platform since Justin TV.
Yep.
I've seen a lot, man.
Dude,
I've seen a whole lot.
Back when Battlefield 3 came out, I remember streaming on Justin TV with that game. Good. My quality was shit. Because I did it from my laptop, and my internet was fucked, and I didn't understand how it worked, and all this bit rate and blah, 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 blah. But damn it, I did it. I tried. It was there.
I streamed on my mom's shitty Hewlett-Packard PC. Nice. Literally getting like 5 FPS.
Mm-hmm,
oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Streaming Warcraft. Like,
do you remember Fraps?
Oh, yeah. Fraps? Yeah, I remember Fraps.
Downloading Fraps so you could record your PC gameplay?
I remember making music videos.
Yeah, I was over at Trey's house recording like exploit videos of Warcraft.
Good times, man.
Yeah, as far as leaving Mixer, no, I wouldn't either.
Oh, you mean Twitch? Leaving Twitch?
I mean, leaving Twitch for Mixer. I wouldn't. I think, if somebody were starting out, they had to pick one, I'd go with Mixer. But this Restream.io, dude, if you're starting out, that is perfect. That is perfect to stream to multiple platforms, and and not only just to see where you grow the most, but you could stream on Mixer and tell people like, oh, I stream on Twitch as well, or make videos on YouTube and tell people that you stream on Twitch or Mixer. Vice versa. You're getting crowds on multiple platforms, and I think that's what's smart.
Yep. Yeah, I agree 100%. Just getting a lay of the land, seeing what even if it's not just the audience, even if it's just the platform itself, like what feels best for you.
Right.
Like you might have the same viewership, either platform, but what feels best? What works best for you? Because I think it's different for everyone.
Right. Yeah, I love Twitch, dude. I can't agree with their recent decisions and things that they've done, but the Twitch affiliate program, it's like, dude, when I first started streaming, I was okay with not being able to be paid or subscriptions to partner, which I probably would have never gotten close to partner within this time. But the Twitch affiliate and little things that they give you, it's pretty cool. I hope they can better themselves in the future and learn from their mistakes and stuff,
Yeah,
Let's hope so.
I I feel like we can almost guarantee something big from the keynote this year at TwitchCon. Like a like they're gonna have to. I feel like there's been so much that's happened. They need to kind of address the elephant in the room.
Right.
So I'm hoping that we hear a lot from the keynote this year.
We are now owned by Disney.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, think about all the cool things that they announced last year that we still haven't really seen.
Yeah,
like the remember co-streaming? How excited we were for like our Dead by Daylight
Squad
streams that we
stream?
were doing then. Like this will be sweet. We can just co-stream together, like officially instead of having to go through whatever it was.
Meanwhile, Mixer over here has been way ahead of that.
Yeah.
And even the bounty board for Twitch affiliates was awesome. Having other methods to bring in some additional money while showcasing other products.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Affiliates being able to run ads as well.
Yeah. Yep.
There's a bunch of stuff that they've talked about that we haven't seen yet, but hopefully, I'm hoping the day of TwitchCon, like, oh, and then it's live today.
Right.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty awesome.
My ass will be at TwitchCon and be like, oh, I can't touch it for like 5 days.
It's okay, we got you.
Yeah. It'll be interesting, but I think it'll be. Honestly, I feel like stuff like I think Ninja leaving is a good thing. Just because I feel like it kind of forces them to own up to their mistakes and kind of now they're kind of required to do better. Whereas before they're like,
what's going on?
yeah. I mean, before that they had Ninja relying, so what else everything else that was happening didn't really matter.
Right.
Like they've got Ninja bringing in all their money, but now they've really got to change. They've got to show us that they care. So it'll be interesting. I also wanted to, and again, we won't get we don't have to get too in depth, but just because you're down in Texas and we're in Ohio, kind of wanted to briefly just kind of get maybe like a blurb from you. So there's a lot of talk going on that video games cause violence, and that's the reason that we're seeing all these tragic events in the United States, these domestic terrorist attacks, is because video games. And we've seen Walmart pull video games, pull signage from violent video games. We've seen ESPN pull the Apex tournament. So it's a lot of people are kind of making changes that they're basically enforcing the argument that video games cause violence. What do you feel? Because I know that we don't agree with that. Us four, I can guarantee that we don't agree on that. How do you think video games better either you as a person or just a community as a whole? What makes video games so great?
So there's definitely a side of people that have been playing video games for a very long time. I feel as if the older generation, they don't quite understand video games. If you didn't grow up on them, if you really don't understand them, of course that's going to be something you're going to go and blame. If you don't sit there and play video games, what else? I feel like they're just trying to think of something to blame.
Yeah.
But video games bring people together. They bring out the side of there's couch co-op, there's freaking beating something together. Like I can't tell you how many times I beat the story mode for the Halo games co-op. That shit was awesome. It brings out the side of people that not everybody has. Not everybody can bond through video games, and when somebody else can bond with you through something that they love as well, it's just you're both gonna love it.
Yeah.
Video games
It's
have always
magic,
been
man.
awesome. It's something that you yourself can escape to, if you'd like. You have people to talk to online. You have single player games that you can just sit there and play. Forget about everything that's going on in the world for a couple hours, a couple minutes. That I feel like is a lot, or is an escape for a lot of people to be able to sit there, have fun, do whatever you want to do, and yeah, through that, I think people bond. And as far as it being violent, as far as it being the main cause of what's going on today, as far as the gun violence and all that, no, not at all. I think they're just trying to think of something. You know, they don't know what's going on. They're just trying to pinpoint on something, and this came up.
Yeah.
And they're a bunch of old people, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Thanks, Fortnite. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean, not about Fortnite, but about the older generation not understanding. You know, as for us, you know, we've bonded together through video games. We met each other through video games. You know,
How dare
there's
they?
there's no way in hell, dude. There's no way in hell. Either way, Walmart, you want to pull them? Fuck you. I buy my shit off of Amazon.
GameStop's getting happy. GameStop's looking happy over there. Like,
I
hey,
saw that meme today, dude. I saw that meme today.
it's so good.
That was good.
So
Yeah,
Wait, how are they gonna? I know it's controversial, but how are they gonna stop the sale of violent video games but still sell guns?
Yeah,
that was funny. That's a whole other thing. But I agree.
Whatever.
That was-
We won't get into it that much, but
Yeah.
So-
So we'll have to have a one-off on that
Yeah.
because there's definitely a lot more to say.
But now it's time for fun.
Oh, you wanna jump
Yep.
into?
Now it's time
all
for
right.
fun.
So Leo, you get to be the first one. You might have heard last year we did a we like to do rapid fire questions. So we're Tim. I'll have Tim lead this. Different questions than last time. So I hope you didn't try and study because that wouldn't do you any good.
Okay.
You
So
gotta,
these are gonna be tough. Probably the hardest questions you've ever had to answer in your life. But I know you're up to the challenge.
All right. So
And-
how's this? Is it just going off of whoever? Like,
I'm just gonna read them off to you, and
And this
gotta
is all
try
you,
to-
so just
this
you
is all
answering.
for you. This is just you.
okay. I thought this is like, Trey, you know, like, okay.
No, you're in the hot
okay.
seat, man.
Well,
This is all
alright.
on you.
All
So-
right, let's do it.
cue
you gotta
wants
try
to
to
be a
think
millionaire
of this.
sound
Wait.
music.
Music. Doo-doo. Okay, ready? We're start off.
Ready.
Number one.
Wait. Is it like a ton of questions in a row? You ask me a
There's-
question, I answer.
Yep.
And then-
just
Okay,
Back,
okay, got
back
it.
and forth.
All right, let's go.
If you had to play / stream one game for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Halo.
Number two. What is your weapon of choice?
BR. Battle rifle.
Favorite controller of all time?
GameCube controller.
What game have you put the most hours into?
Oh shit. Metal Gear 2.
Ooh.
Metal Gear Solid 2. Definitely.
Solid.
Your video game crush?
FIFA.
Tifa. Okay. That's a good trade.
What video game creature would you keep as a pet?
Tifa. No. Sorry. No. Go ahead.
Oh shit. Oh my god. This is an easy answer.
Yeah, it's the hardest.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why. It's just oh my god.
It's right there. No.
It was there. I'm just gonna go ahead and say the one of the wolves from Metal Gear Solid 1.
Oh, what a good choice.
Favorite game, music, or soundtrack, or official soundtrack?
Easy. Final Fantasy X.
Okay. That's a good one.
I'm liking this.
Least favorite / most hated game character?
Oh my god. Fuck me. These are such good questions. God damn it. Ocelot Revolver.
Oh.
Okay. Favorite
Alright.
game to watch?
Super Mario 64 speedrun.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, those are pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Last, but my favorite. What is your favorite pocket on a pair of jeans?
The one that holds my tater tots. No, shit. I guess the left pocket is that a
Front left, back left,
back
bottom left,
back left,
Back left.
back
Yeah.
left pocket. Got it.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Where did I win?
You get to see Trevor's face a little bit longer.
Nice. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Beautiful.
Damn, those are good questions. Those are great questions. You guys switch it
man.
up for everybody a little bit?
We might.
You never
Yeah,
know.
I feel like these went over really well because some of them were pretty tough. We might keep some of them in rotation though.
Yeah, those are good questions.
Trevor said the
good
pocket
question.
thing as a joke, and I told him he had to put it in there because it was amazing. It's so random. I loved
I
it.
mean, it's a good question.
Yeah, we only needed like one. We only needed like one more question. And I was like, Tim said something about jeans, I think. I don't know. And then I was like, "What's your favorite pocket?" And then Tim was like, "I'm putting that in there."
It's perfect.
I'm
black or
hoping
blue
someone says the like the little tiny pocket that you can't really like put anything in.
The
Yeah,
coin
I was
pocket.
gonna say that, but like only 2 fingers fit in there, dude. I have huge ass fingers.
The two finger
what she said.
holder.
I put my little flip phone from what is it,
Zoolander?
Zoolander? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello. Matilda.
Well, I know we're kind of closing in on our usual. Well, never mind. We have surpassed our usual hour mark.
We have.
Have we?
But yeah, we have. But I kind of wanted to kind of close it off, looking to the future. So we're kind of getting into the time of year to where we're going to be bombarded. Our library is going to be even more overwhelmed than it already is. What are you most looking forward to in this latter half of 2019? It doesn't have to be just one game. Just what has you most excited?
Dead Matter. I'm
Really?
waiting. I'm waiting to play the closed alpha for Dead Matter. I
What
think
is this?
Dead Matter is a open world zombie survival game that I'm partnered with. So hopefully we have no word yet, but the closed alpha should be coming hopefully by the end of this year.
Nice.
It was backed on Kickstarter. You can still back it on Indiegogo, but I think honestly, that's gonna go really well for myself, and I'm really looking forward to that game. You know,
Nice.
Trey knows I love games like that. Also waiting for Breaking Point, but Breaking Point's more down in the future. But Dead Matter should be coming to us soon, and I'm really hyped for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of indie developers that I've been following recently, and indie dev hype, dude. Indie dev hype.
Yeah.
Always.
For real.
Always. Oh, they always put out gems, man, for sure.
Yes.
I think that's where not that AAA titles don't have the same passion, but I feel like it's just so much easier to see the passion in indie games because it's a smaller team. Like they're putting everything they have into this.
Exactly. That's why I'm following Path of Titans. They're the same company or the same same people that are going to be making Breaking Point, and see that they're doing so well within the Dino MMO community. They reached 100K. All they needed was 25,000 to make the game. So they're doing extremely well. I want to support them. I've never played these games myself, but I want to support them because they're making it their dream. They're going for it, and I want to back them 100%.
Nice.
So yeah,
Well,
you gotta appreciate the indie devs, baby.
Yeah, I mean, since you're partnered with Dead Matter, do you want to tell us about it real quick, like what it's all about?
So Dead Matter was a Crisis 3 mod.
Yep.
It was a Crisis 3 mod, started off on there, got big, and then they ended up going into standalone. This game was backed in early 2018, maybe at the end of 2017, something like that. Open world survival game. You gotta eat, you gotta drink water, you gotta do whatever you gotta do to survive. As much as details, you have everything from snipers, assault rifles. You're gonna have bases that you can build as well, and
Oh shit, I didn't know
just
about
keep
that.
keep your loot in there. The map is gonna be a pretty good size. You can raid other people's bases, you take their stuff.
Okay.
I believe that we're gonna have quests. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have quests, things to go off on to get more money and possibly some gear and stuff.
I want
But
to play this game like
as
right
far
now.
as far
like,
as
right
it being
freaking
different,
now.
as far as it being different from any other zombie survival game that's doing it right now, I want to say DayZ's the biggest one, but it's not the one that we deserve.
No, it's
that
not. It's
it
not that
hasn't.
great either.
No, it hasn't. For me, it hasn't done it. And Breaking Point as a mod really showed me what it is to fall in love with a game like that. So,
Yeah.
could
where we
Dead
met,
Matter
I think.
possibly be it? Maybe. There's these other games. I hope Dead Matter doesn't fail because there's these other games like Scum or I can't name them off the top of my head. But we haven't had that one that we can look back on that everybody still plays and loves. So there's gonna be hordes of zombies. Freaking, you got to be extremely careful. I think it's gonna be the one. Hopefully, we'll see. I know for sure. I'm definitely gonna dabble in it, have a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm gonna be
And,
playing this. I'm like, I have it up. Like, this
Dude,
looks
Tim,
phenomenal.
you got to get in on
Tim,
it.
I feel like
dude.
anytime we hear about
Oh,
like
I'm gonna
a
get on
good
PC.
game, you like back it immediately.
Yep,
All right.
Yeah, it's you can still back it on Indiegogo, but
that's
it's
what I'm at right now. I'm just trying to, but I'll figure that out, in a bit.
Right.
yeah, it's and if you want to follow more into it, you can check out their YouTube as to what they're doing. I think, never mind. I'm not allowed to say it. Never mind. We should be getting
Ooh,
something
secrets.
soon, video wise. But yeah, you can follow the updates and see what exactly they're doing. There's a lot of things. I don't want to go into detail because I'll run this 2 hours. But it's really going to be a great game. And if you're watching and you're hearing this, go and check it out. Dead Matter. Yeah, let's all play it. Oh yeah, let's do this. Let's kill some
Dude, we
zombies.
gonna play.
Nice.
We're gonna kill
We
some
gonna
zombies,
play.
baby. But yeah,
Thanks,
that's what I'm looking forward to. Other than AAA games, boys, we have Final Fantasy VII Remake, a bunch of these other games that I'm looking forward to. But no, I think I'm looking forward to this one the very most.
So one
sure.
of my favorite gaming moments in my whole entire life came from a game called World War Z, and they had to change the name due to issues, right? And it was kind of like they were playing off the whole DayZ thing, right? And it was an indie game made by a bunch of indie developers. It since then got unfortunately shut down, like the whole server. But it was the same concept as DayZ, but just way better established. And like one of my favorite moments like ever in video game history was I log in and you could just die right away. Like it just depends on where you're at. You start with nothing, you die, blah 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 blah. But as you play, you also gain perks. You get levels. You can make your guy better and stuff, right? So there was reasons to play, unlike DayZ, where it's just good luck. If you die, start over fresh, right? One thing that happened to me in that game was I logged in and right away, guy had a gun. And he killed everyone that was around me except for me. He let me live, and he told me I was gonna follow him and be his bandit friend. So he wouldn't give me a gun. He gave me a flashlight and stuff, right? And we wound up going to a couple places. Unfortunately, I had to watch him kill some innocent new spawnies in there, right? And he just had a good time with it, laughed away. And eventually what wound up happening is we were playing for an hour or two, and I wound up getting, he gave me like a little knife. He's like, look, I'm going to give you this knife because we're going to go stab these bitches over here and take their stuff. And it happened, and he held him up at gunpoint, and I had a knife, and as he's like talking to him and threatening him, I just stab him in the face, and he dies. And it was one of my most glorious moments in video game history ever from this little indie game, because it was
You
just
took his loot. You took
like,
his loot.
I stabbed that guy who murdered everybody. I felt like I redeemed, like I saved
Everybody.
people. It was a good moment. And that
Hero
came
10.
from an indie game, much like what you're talking about. So I am 100% sold on this. Like, I'm excited.
So I never played Dead Matter, but I did play Breaking Point, and I felt like Breaking Point was a better version of DayZ. Like you said, there was factions in Breaking Point.
Yeah.
You were building towards something. You were leveling up. You regardless, you weren't just playing just to play. There was a reason to playing, and you could also be a zombie in Breaking Point. You could spawn in as a zombie and kill players.
Yes.
You don't get to loot up or anything, but you get to walk around and freaking find players and kill them.
I want to say that's where we met, Leo. Was Breaking Point because Mark got me into it.
Right, but no, we met in League. Mark introduced me.
That's right. No, yeah,
Yeah.
I
That's
totally
when I
remember that.
played League back in the day on my shitty HP laptop.
Yep. Hang on, guys. I got to put my laptop in the freezer.
Yeah, it would get so hot, dude. Oh my god, dude. When I finally built a PC, man, I was like, oh, I can't wait to play League. And then a whole new world.
Right.
Started buying tons of games, dude. Never went back to League. Oh,
Good.
I
That's
miss
good,
it.
man.
I kind of miss it low key, but
TFT's pretty sick, but
Dude, I'm
yeah,
stoked
League is still
for
pretty
this game
toxic.
already. Like, anyway,
Yeah, have you tried out TFT, Leo?
no, I have not. But I've heard really good things about it, including you guys. I lurk a lot in y'all's Discord. I'll check like the denim chat and see what you guys are talking about. And I know Trevor, was it last night, 2 nights ago? Was it last night?
It was
Did you play last
a
night?
couple nights ago. I tried it for the first time.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh my god, this is amazing.
It was sweet.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it in the denim chat. No, but I've heard really good things about it. It's a part of League, right? Or is it a separate download?
No, it's a part of the League.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
I'd love to see Blizzard get in and like do their own version.
Of like all the hero, like a Heroes of the
Like-
Storm, but like of
Auto chess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like if they could include auto chess in Heroes of the Storm, I think that would be perfect.
We'll see.
that'd be sick.
That game
That'd be
is
pretty cool.
pretty dead.
Yeah, BlizzCon's only 2 months away ish, 3 months away.
Get
So-
on it, Blizzard.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that Warcraft 3, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, it's gonna
That's
be
what
so
I'm waiting
sick.
for. I love the what is it called? RTS? Yeah, RTS
Yes.
games. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
I don't.
Dude, you should play the Billions. You should check it out.
I think I saw you playing that game. Yeah, you have to defend your base, don't you?
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The
Man,
game's super good.
I played so much StarCraft, dude. We didn't have internet, and I just sat there playing single player. So good. Warcraft 3 also.
Yeah,
Classic.
I'm pumped
It's
for
classic.
Warcraft 3. It sucks that we haven't. It's been almost a full year and we haven't had any like updates on it at all. It's kind of a little.
And I know I don't keep up with WoW that much, but I think are you guys gonna be busy with Classic? Are you guys?
No.
Is that what you guys are gonna do? No?
No, I'm gonna try it out like just for the nostalgia because I've been playing this game for 15 years. It's got a place like near and dear to my heart.
Right.
So I'll play it. Like it'd be fun to get on with like Trey and my friend Mike, who I've played with since day one. But I don't think I would get into it to where I'm playing it like on a daily basis.
On a daily basis. Do you have to
Yeah.
pay more for Classic?
It's included.
It's included.
It's included in the
Yeah.
subscription. Yep.
Oh damn, okay. I thought you guys were gonna be on the hype train as well.
Nah, I
Like-
could care less.
I'm excited to like try it out and like I don't know, like
mess with it a
remember
little
what it
bit?
was like to like first jump in and how different things were.
Yeah.
But I think beyond that, like once I get that out of my system, I'll be like, all right, cool. Well, I'm ready to get back into. I mean, the game's been a work in progress for 15 years. It's hard to go back.
Yeah,
Um,
I feel you.
So I'll try it out, but then it's back to real WoW.
You see, if they did that with Destiny 2, I would lose my shit, dude. I would lose my
Yeah.
shit. Being able to go back on Destiny. Are you serious? Like being able to go back
Yeah.
to the Vault of Glass on Destiny 1? That shit would be so sick.
I would love to go back to Vault of Glass. By far
Oh
the
my
best raid ever.
like Destiny 2 graphics, like
Huh?
kind of include that. Like you get to go back
what
and fight you get to go do Vault of Glass or Crota, I'd be so okay, next topic. You guys,
So
I would
I
lose
know
my
we
shit.
said we're gonna wrap it up by like looking in the future, seeing what you're excited for. I do have one last question related to that. So
Talk to me.
you've been going to all these tournaments lately, and crushing it with Halo. Do you see yourself kind of taking on the competitive scene, kind of in the future on maybe a larger scale?
You see, it's fun. It is really fun. Other than this, I've only been in 2 other tournaments, and this was back in the day, a Halo 2-1 and then Halo 3 when they came out. But it's so fun, man. It's so fun to sit there and compete. To take it as like really serious, I have no idea because I've been playing on original Xbox, original Halo 2. We're talking super jumps and all that stuff. I mean, not that we're doing them in tournament, but OG Halo
Right.
2. I would want to dabble in MCC itself to see where I stand because I think, if I got to compete against other people that played MCC, then if I did good there, then I would want to continue it. Other than that,
Yeah.
if they're hosting tournaments, I'll be there. Will I continue in the future? Most definitely. It's so fun, man. It's but your heart's racing. Oh, you got that Halo Infinite. I see you, baby.
Yeah.
Trey's got that Halo Infinite on, but your heart's
So
racing, the
excited.
adrenaline's pumping. You want to win these matches. As far as the future, yeah, I want to continue dabbling in Halo tournaments, but on the MCC side. So
Nice.
I had talked to people there, and they said they're gonna try and run an MCC one next week. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I would definitely like to continue it. Any other games?
yeah.
I wouldn't know. Maybe if I could do like an Overwatch one, maybe I would do that. But I think Halo is where it's at for me. As
I
competitive.
think I I know a team.
Team Turmoil, baby.
That's right, baby.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish we had a. I mean, the arcade there it does have computers, but not enough for a 6v6.
Right.
So that's really awesome that you guys get to have that there in Ohio.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to have it so close to home.
Yeah. In the future, I'll definitely continue dabbling in tournaments.
Yeah,
Really fun,
looking,
man. It's super fun.
Looking forward to following your competitive journey, man. It seems like you've been crushing it, so I'm excited to see what happens when you jump into MCC.
Thank you, boys. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Well, I want to allow you to kind of plug yourself before we wrap things up. Where can people find you?
Anywhere from Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everything is iLeoChain. You can go ahead and find me there. I'm live Monday to Friday. Weekends may vary, but if anything, you can find me. I'm most active on Twitch and Twitter. That's iLeoChain.
It's hilarious.
Play anything and everything except for MMOs and VRs. Right now, my current schedule, Monday to Wednesday, we're playing Dark Souls Remastered. Thursday, we're playing Chrono Trigger. Friday to Sunday, we do multiplayers, or we continue the single players that we've been playing, except for retro. We don't touch retro on weekends. So, yeah. Also, on that note, Chrono Trigger is amazing. Trevor, please play it. It's so good.
I'm excited too, man.
Everything from the music, the gameplay, the story is just absolutely amazing.
It's bonkers, man.
I got it loaded onto my SNES Classic, so I don't have to.
I wanted to do that. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, it just appeared on there. I don't know how it happened, but I didn't like plug it in or anything.
On the record or off the record?
Right. It's been awesome having you on, man. Please, if you don't already, check out Leo, especially on Twitch. This man is hilarious. He's genuine. One of the best people you'll find on the platform. So make sure you give him a follow. He deserves all the love you got for him.
Guys, I want to say thank you. Thank you for having me here. Thank you for everything. We've been growing together since the beginning, and everything you guys have done to support me as friends, and everything you guys continue to do. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being awesome. Again, thank you for having me here. All of you guys are amazing.
Always,
you know I love you boys. You know I love the fanboys.
Absolutely,
And
man.
thank you so much for having me here. It's been a blast talking with you guys.
Yeah, we're always happy to have you on. I'm sure we'll bring you on in the future, especially with these indie games coming out. We'll probably want to talk to you about some of those too.
Oh, I'd love to. Anytime the fanboys need me, I'm there, baby. You just let me know.
We got you, man.
For
Thank
sure,
you,
man.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
No problem.
And did want to shout it out real quick, just because we brought it up. If you do have the ability to donate to the events that happen in El Paso and Dayton, El Paso Community Foundation has set up a charity, just like the Dayton Oregon District Tragedy Fund. So if you do have the ability to donate and help these communities, I know they would appreciate it. We would appreciate it. Me and Trey are from Dayton, so I know it definitely hit home for us. Yeah, and we look forward to bettering the world through video games. Right?
Yes.
It definitely brings us together and won't tear us apart.
That's right.
Excited to prove everyone wrong. So.
Those are the shirts, correct?
Oh yeah, the Dayton Strong shirts. Yep.
Yeah, those shirts are very, very cool looking.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
TeachOrgansonDesign.com.
Well, so we do have another guest planned for next week, but you'll have to wait until next time. We'll keep it a mystery. Until then, catch us and Leo on stream throughout the rest of the week. And we'll catch you guys next time for episode 62. Later, guys.
Hey,
Later.
bye, guys.